Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, just thought I'd get around to filming my February 26th, 2015 DVD update, and I apologize right now. I've got a cold, I'm under the weather, it's been kind of a messy day, so not really feeling all that hot, and really congested and everything, but holding up there. Hopefully, talking about some movies will lighten the mood, and a pretty mixed bag here. Not really as powerful of a DVD update as my January 2015 update was, but this is still pretty good. I mean, it was hit or miss with a lot of these titles that I have in here. Alright, so getting right into it, we'll start off with a TV, I believe it's a TV movie that I bought called Oceans of Fire. This is one of the ones that sadly I did not think was that good. Yeah, it's got a good cast like Lee Ving, R.G. Armstrong, Tony Burton, Lyle Alzado, David Carradine, Billy D. Williams, but I don't know, it just didn't really feel like that much was happening. It is a really slow moving movie. It comes in this Jewel CD-like case, which I've never seen before. And I just didn't think there was too much to this movie. I don't know, it was a made-for-TV movie from, I believe, 1986. Yeah. Some of these other movies that they're advertising in there look pretty cool. I know I bought Mars over this. I know I have that when it comes in a jewel case like this. I don't know. I'll have to look. Some of these look pretty cool. I'll have to look into those. But yeah, Oceans of Fire. I mean, I really like Lyle Alzado too. Like he's an actor I'm always like smiling to see. But yeah, it was 2 hours long. I just didn't really think too much of this one. Sadly, I had high hopes for it, but unfortunately, didn't really live up to expectations. But you got to be wary when you buy TV movies that don't have a big following that you've never heard of before. So yeah, just you gotta be careful with TV movies like that. So. Alright, then the next one is a movie that came out in 2014. It was selected at the Sundance Film Festival at the SXSW Film Festival, and so yeah, won a couple awards there at film festivals in 2014. You guys, if you've been following my DVD updates and stuff, you know that I'm just obsessed with the 80s. I love my 80s movies, my 80s movie soundtracks, all that. If you've seen enough of these updates, you know all the batshit 80s movies I have. The cat wants to get in on this, apparently. Alright, well, in lieu of all the 80s movies, this one was right up my alley, and it's like a spin-off of every 80s movie ever made, but it's getting mixed reviews. I myself like this one. Granted, it's not really that special. It's not something you can rewatch a lot, but watching this movie, I had a lot of fun watching it. I got in with it. It's called Ping Pong Summer. Came out last year, 2014. Aside from Susan Sarandon, there's like no name actors in this movie. It's nobody big. Judah Friedlander is in 2 seconds of it. But yeah, I was looking up most of the cast. This is like their first time thing, and it's a lot of fun. I like this. As I said, I'm a huge fan of all these 80s type movies with the 80s soundtracks. They got all 80s music for this, and they did a really good job with the continuity too. Like, sure, there were like there's a few minor, because this movie takes place in 1985. So I mean, sure, you can't hide every mistake. Like, for instance, in one scene they play the song "Friends Forever" from the movie Miami Connection, which was 1987, but it's a fun movie. Like, it's a movie, like, like, I just liked it. It was, I don't really know how else to word it. It's entertaining. It's not really boring. It's, you can connect with the main character. I love the music. It's satisfying ending. I wish the ending they would have done a little bit more with. Like, the ending, it's kind of redundant, but it's an independently made movie, too, for, as I said, like, Sundance, and SXSW, whatever that is. It's a now that I mention that, the fact that song "Friends Forever" was in this movie won my heart already, because Miami Connection is one of the cheesiest movies ever made. But it's good. Like, if you like this quote says, if you like The Karate Kid, you'll probably it's a spin-off. It's just a play on every '80s underdog movie there is, which there's a lot. It's a good one though. I really like it. No. Name on there says George Rush. I thought that said George Bush. As I said, sorry if I sound like a dunce right now. It's just I'm taking all this cold medicine and my head's all congested. I'm just trying to get through this, guys. Next one, I need to give a shout out, special thank you. I purchased this from Matt, Rambo Ref for Life. Thank you for this, Matt. It's I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this. I'm gonna get a lot. Yeah, I'll show the movie first. It's a Blu-ray DVD of Halloween 3: Season of the Witch that's got like a shit ton of special features on it. Now, why exactly did I order? Well, like, I have all the Halloween movies on DVD. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this, but Halloween 3, it's my favorite of the series, mainly because it's the only one I really like. I know I'm gonna gain a lot of hatred for saying this, but I just don't like Michael Myers. As far as I'm sure it was different in 1978, but as far as horror movie villains go, I find him boring. All of them, Halloween 2, Halloween 4, Halloween 5. I'm just not a Michael Myers fan. I just don't find him to be that intimidating of a horror villain. Now, this movie, on the other hand, I thought is freaking awesome. And everybody hates it because it's such a dive from the other Halloween movies. I love Halloween 3. The plot's dark as hell. It's atmospheric as all hell. The music's great. Happy Halloween. And the cast all does their job well. So, once again, Matt, Rambo Ref for Life, thank you for your cooperation. It was a pleasure doing business with you. And but a lot of the times, like, I do have kind of mixed feelings on the ending. I kind of wish the movie would have had a solid ending, but it's really not that bad. As I said, because I'm not a Michael Myers fan, but this is my favorite of the series because the story is really intriguing. You have a villain who really doesn't give a shit when you see what his master plan is in this movie, and awesome score, like a real futuristic like synth, and I haven't gotten a chance to dive into this one yet because I've been extremely busy with a million things going on in my life lately, but I'm interested in checking out these special features, like the commentary, the making of, visiting the original shooting locations. That should be cool. So yeah, I look for, and I like how the Blu-ray case is black too. I thought that was a really cool touch. So thank you, Matt. Very generous of you. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Now, this next one's another movie that gets a lot of mixed reactions, but I liked it. It's a common one. Point Break with Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze, and Gary Busey. Now, granted, much like Ping Pong Summer, I like this movie, but I just can't see myself rewatching it. Yeah, that's right. I can't see myself rewatching this a lot. Okay, come on. But anyways, amongst the cat meowing, it's just not really a movie I could see myself rewatching that much. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. But it's just not a movie. Like, the action scenes in this movie are really, really cool. It's just like, I don't know, it's just not a movie I could rewatch. A lot of the scenes are cool. I love Gary Busey. Gary Busey's amazing in every movie he's in, so he was fun in this movie. I had a lot of fun watching Gary Busey in this movie, and it's just like, I just wish it focused more on like the story and like the action and all the skydiving scenes and all the surfing scenes and all the bonding scenes are what took away from the movie. Which that's what the movie is built on, are those scenes. It's just, those are the scenes that kind of put a damper on the movie for me. But other than that, I had fun. Like, I love the song, Nobody Rides for Free by Rat. Great song. Plays during the end credits. As I said, I know a lot of people are mixed on this movie. Either they like it or they don't. I mean, I like Point Break. It's just not something I could just rewatch. Like, that was awesome. Like, no. Like, I can't watch it that many times, but it's not bad. Point Break, I liked it. Now, this next one, this one, I'm just going to be upfront with you. This was a huge disappointment. I thought this was going to be an incredibly fun, just over-the-top 80s action movie with a bunch of mindless action and just low-budget fun. But it's this 1987 movie called Steele Jusitce. This was boring as... I was not a fan of this one. It was boring as all hell. I did not like this one. Nothing interesting happens this entire movie. It's boring. The action is forgettable. I only watched this movie once. It was like a month ago, if not more. It's just, I don't remember shit about it. This was a boring one starring Martin Cove. This was a bad one. I don't remember anything about it. And unfortunately, things are not really improving because I bought this at Kmart for $5, so I mean, it's not really too bad a price. It's this 12 film pack top of the class. I thought this was going to be like a bunch of school comedies, like college comedies, like all that kind of stuff, and some of them are, but out of these 12 movies, I liked one of them. So I kind of struck out 12 movies, I liked one. So 11 of these are pretty bad, but now going through the movies, we have Winter Break, which Whirlygirl, The Good Student, because I mean, I like Tim Daly, but he couldn't save that movie. That movie was just bad. Freshman Orientation, which was the worst on the whole set. The Foursome, which is the one I liked, and I'll get to that one. Rock My World. That one, is that the one? I think that's the one that has like the terrible picture. Like, you watch, the frame rate on that one is absolute shit. It's all pixelated and everything. I think that's Rock My World. The Young Graduates. Yeah. Liar's Moon. Yeah. The Virgin Queen of St. Francis High. Ugh. That one's from 1987. I thought it was going to be a good 80s comedy. It wasn't. Choices, featuring a young Demi Moore. Cheerleaders Beach Party, and Guess What We Learned in School Today. Now, getting to the one movie I like, The Foursome, it's a golfing, kind of a golfing movie with Kevin Dillon. He's the only actor in that movie worth a name, but from what I understand, the movie The Foursome with Kevin Dillon was based off of a play, which I can definitely tell it was adapted from the play. After watching that, I could easily tell. I don't know, I just like that one. I don't know why, I just thought it was fun to watch. I got into that one, The Foursome. Maybe it's because I like Kevin Dillon, I don't know, but I like The Foursome. It's like a college reunion party at this golf resort place, and it's the four guys with their wives or girlfriends. I like that one, The Foursome with Kevin Dillon. As I said, like, Liar's Moon has Matt Dillon in it, which, The Good Student has Tim Daly, but those movies aren't. So yeah, I like The Foursome, but that was about it, so yeah, I wouldn't recommend this. It came out for $5. I wouldn't recommend this set, but I don't know. Getting back to the good stuff, though, right here we have a movie, Action Jackson. I liked it, but it's like I said before, it's just not something I can see myself rewatching over and over and over again, starring Carl Weathers and Vanity and Sharon Stone. Like, it's a fun watch, it's entertaining, it's comedic, it's definitely not taking itself too seriously, but, it was good. It was good for a watch. I mean, you would need to space out your viewings of this movie. It's not something that's, like, awesome or anything like that. It's just, like, it's nothing exciting. I mean, it was fun for a watch, it's just not something I can see myself rewatching or praising on a regular basis. What are you meowing about? All right, getting to the final two. This is a good one right here. I got the Die Hard 2, Die Harder limited. I don't know if it's limited, but the Steelbook 2-disc DVD. I really like Die Hard 2. Up until this point, I only own Die Hard 1, so it was good. I finally got to expand on that. Finally got myself another Die Hard movie. Fantastic. This was a very fun one to watch. It's long. Granted, it's long, but this is the one with the plane and the airport. So I really liked it. This is really cool. It kept me really interested. I liked it. I really like Die Hard 2. I don't know what the difference is between Disc 1 and Disc 2, because I haven't looked at any of the features yet. I have only watched the movie. That was it. So I don't know what the difference is between Disc 1 and Disc 2. I've tried looking at nothing. I can't find any info anywhere on that, but it doesn't even say on here. Like, it doesn't say what the difference is. 1 second. Sorry about this, everybody. Things like to go wrong today, apparently. Alright, but as I was saying, Die Hard 2, it's a lot of fun. It's long, but if you can tolerate the length, you should be alright. So yeah, I've only seen, prior to this, I saw Die Hard 1 because I have it, and then I saw Die Hard 3 on TV, and I really liked it, so I think next on my list will be to pick up Die Hard 3. So, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and title escaped me for a second. And then Live Free or Die Hard, and then the fifth one I've heard mixed things about, so I don't know, I'm kind of, I'll get them all eventually, but Die Hard 2, Die Hard, it's a good movie, really liked it, definitely a shape up. And then the last one, this is a modern sitcom that's up on ABC, new episode was just on last night. I love watching the show for the same reasons I love Ping Pong Summer. It's the Goldbergs, the complete first season. It's all about the 80s. It's a sitcom about a family in the 80s. It's a lot of fun. I love the show. It's not your typical it's not your typical teenage drama show like something like Jersey Shore or Teen Wolf or any of that kind of crap. It's a very fun show. I love it. Every episode has 80s songs playing in it. I watch the new episodes every Wednesday night on ABC. It's a show I love. I'm going to continue to buy the seasons, and I hope the Goldbergs has a long-lasting run. I'm a fan of this show. The Big Bang Theory, I don't really follow. I've seen a couple episodes. What I saw, I liked. It just hasn't really caught me yet. I like the middle, not nearly as much as this. I like the middle. It's okay. Modern Family, I think, is overrated. I'm not a fan of Modern Family, but I like the middle. You know, it's okay. It's nothing too special, but the Goldbergs is hands down my favorite. I really love the Goldbergs. So if you're a fan of, like, the 80s and all that stuff, and you haven't seen the show yet for some odd reason, definitely, I don't know if it's on Netflix or online or what, but definitely keep your eye out for the Goldbergs. So yeah, sorry this has been kind of a shitty update, but, okay, so I've got the Goldbergs, complete first season. Die Hard 2, Die Harder, the Steelbook DVD. Action Jackson, starring Apollo Creed himself. The Top of the Class 12 film pack. I like one of them. So technically, yeah, I bought one movie for $5. The rest are all just kind of extra. Steele Jusitce, which sucked. Point Break, which I liked. Halloween 3, my favorite of the series. Thank you, Matt, Ramble Ref for Life, for sending it to me. Ping Pong Summer, it's a movie I liked. I had a lot of fun with it. I can't guarantee it's going to be your cup of tea, but I really like Ping Pong Summer. And Oceans of Fire, which nothing happens in it. So yeah, sorry, I know this was a shitty update, but I don't know, I feel like shit right now. I'm all sick and everything. A million things rushing through my mind lately, so school and all that, so. Oh well, I plan on saving my next update from May towards the end, like right before I graduate high school. I plan on doing it near the end there. So hopefully we'll get 2 months and we could hopefully give us 2 months. Hopefully my last ever DVD update of high school will be a good one. So we'll see. That'll be in May. Sometime towards the beginning of May will probably be the next update. So I feel like shit right now. I'm gonna go rest up, try to sweat it out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time.